We have an extremely important job to do. Perfect. Welcome one, welcome all to Xploit episode 2. We are actually not going to be doing any more work to the Simtic wall farm behind me because something more pressing is on our hands, because Xploit updated to 1.18.31 yesterday as of recording this little clip, which means our creeper only farm is back in full working order. In case you didn't know, in 1.18.30 Mojang messed around with the axis aligned bounding boxes of buttons, which means that spiders could no longer be blocked by them. That is now fixed in 1.18.31, the hotfix, which means, yeah, our creeper only farm is working. Also, something really interesting, which wasn't mentioned on the change logs, it's that mobs can now pathfind over the edge of buttons now. Ain't that fantastic? So, yeah, the only reason why our creeper only farm doesn't work anymore is because of the way we transported the creepers over to the nether. We use something called a ghost portal. Now, for those of you who don't know, a ghost portal is when you create a portal, crash the server within 15 seconds of creating the portal, and then what it does is it saves the portal position server side, but the portal is actually not there. So what you can do is make mobs appear mid-air and fall straight down, which was super useful because it means mobs didn't get caught on the nether portal frame. But the problem is that ghost portals are now patched. So what we're going to have to do is go around to all of the ghost portals in the world and replace them with spliced portals instead. So we get the same effect of mobs not being caught on the nether portal frame. Now, something I noticed late at night, is that, well, okay, if the creeper only farm ghost portal is no longer working, but we've been simulating the creeper farm for many, many updates after, where are the creepers going? They have to be going somewhere, right? So this got me very, very concerned. I brought it up in the Exploit members chat, and people were like, "Oh no, yeah, this could be really bad." Um, one of three things could happen here, right? So number one is, well, the mobs despawn as soon as they go through the Nether portal because of a Bedrock Edition bug, which means I have to fix nothing. Everything is absolutely fine. Number two, the mobs have teleported, but they've linked to the portal that us as players use to go back and forth between the Nether and the Overworld. This will be awful because that means that thousands of creepers will be just in the Nether side room, and I'd have to sort all of them out, which would be fun. It would be fun. It would be fun, wouldn't it? I think it would be fun. Possibility number three: mobs have gone to the Nether, but they haven't linked to a portal, so they've created their own one. This isn't much better than option number two, to be honest, because that means that there is a portal somewhere in the Nether that we cannot locate just by, you know, just off by heart. We have to go around looking for it, and there'll be the same aforementioned quantity of creepers sitting there. I'm going to cross my fingers, hope that everything's fine, and go ahead and do the splice portals anyway. Hopefully, yeah, we won't have any problems. If we do, well, I guess that's going to be another segment to this video. Alright, there are actually two portals that we need to sort out. The first one is over by the creeper farm there, and the other one is by the mushroom farm, which I think is down that corridor somewhere. We did visit it in the tour, but my memory is absolutely awful, so I will probably have to look around for it again. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look like the creepers have linked to these portals here, which is excellent news. That makes my life considerably easier, because otherwise I'd be working in incredibly volatile conditions. Alright, so here I am in the creeper only farm. Right up there is where the ghost portal would be. And actually, if I were to show you this location in the version where ghost portals worked, you would also see absolutely nothing, because ghost portals, yeah, they're just, well, hence their name, I guess. They do all the things that you'd expect portals to do, but you can't see them and they don't technically exist. So I need to, well, firstly find a way of pillaring up there. I didn't bring scaffolding with me, which wasn't incredibly intelligent, but you know what? I think that's all right. Let's see if I can land on the top. I'm not particularly renowned for my incredible elytra skills. Come on. Come on, I can do it. I can do it. There we go. Right. So this is the where the ghost portal is. Um, I'm gonna have to figure out the best way of doing this. So I'll get out my ender chest first of all. I think that's gonna be, you know, the primary step. So I've got a dispenser here, which is what we're going to be using to actually splice the portal. I've got obviously obsidian for the frame, flint and steel to light the portal, obviously, dispenser to activate, sorry, button to activate the dispenser, and then powdered snow. Now, this is actually a trick that was, to my knowledge, discovered by a player called Orthodox. I will link the original video showcasing this in the description down below. It's super, super interesting. What we're going to do is, well, I guess the reason why this is going to be so difficult is because splice portals are directional. So we might have to play around a little bit to get this to work. But that's no big problem. We might just need to, yeah, like I say, do a bit of trial and error, figuring out what works. I need to make a 3x3 portal because when I end up splicing it, the portal's going to decrease in width by 1. So since we've got obviously a 2x2 drop chute here, I will need a portal that is too wide. So I do have blocks on me, excellent. Right, so at the minute I'm just in the process of constructing this portal. Yeah, it shouldn't, in theory, be that tough. So I've got a dispenser there, I'll put a powdered snow bucket just in there, I'll put a button there, and that, I think, should be pretty much everything. I need a bit of an escape route, just in case this goes a bit wrong. And then, of course, I need to complete that frame. I can light it on fire, and then hit the button. Okay, right, so we're in the wrong direction. So I need to, yeah, move this around. Alright, so as you can see, I've just moved this portal 90 degrees around, so hopefully it should work this time. Like I say, it is directional, so sometimes it takes a little bit to get it going. But just put the powdered snow in there, light the portal on fire, and cross our fingers. There! It just worked! Oh my goodness. Right, okay. That feels way too easy. It feels like I made a mistake. But yeah, that's really, really good news. Alright, let's block that up. Make sure nothing can escape. And we can put blocks above there as well. So there we go. And I can break that button. There's a lot of stuff down at the bottom, but I'll get that in a minute. So there we go. Hopefully what should happen now is when the creepers get transported over, they should spawn here and fall straight down to that trident killer down below. Excellent. We just have to do the same thing for the mushroom farm, which is pretty cool. So yeah. I'll clean all this stuff up and then I'll see you over there. Alright, welcome to the mushroom farm, everybody. Now, I didn't actually remember that there is a portal already here, so all I need to do, well, assuming this portal is oriented in the correct direction, obviously, is splice it just where it is. Okay, so I can place the dispenser back again. What's really cool is actually doing this all around the server. I only ever need one dispenser because I can just break it as soon as I'm finished. So I'll load that with the powder snow bucket because I know I'll forget if I don't do it now. And then I guess I can just stand over here and do the honors. So let's light it on fire like that, and then hit the button. Ah, yeah, of course. To be honest, it's kind of lucky that these corner pieces are already here, because all I need to do is just move this side one block to the right, because those corner blocks will serve as, proper frames. We will be destroying most of this obsidian later on, just to make it as clean as it possibly can be. Do I feel like that makes my life a little bit easier? Okay, so I guess we need to do it again. This is kind of tough. I mean, the process itself is easy, but trying to find the correct direction in which it works is a little bit of a grind. But since the dispenser is there, I guess I can just place the button here, which is helpful. Okay, let's try this out. I'm not sure whether it's going to work or not, but there's only one way to find out. And I forgot to put the powder snow in. Of course I did. And there we go. Okay. We did it. That's actually interesting, because that means that it's based on dispenser location, not portal orientation. So I actually did the last one slightly incorrectly, and my bucket's gone straight into the lava. Excellent. Um, but yeah, cool. So we've done the portal splicing for both of the farms that need it. I'm just going to, I guess, go back to spawn, collect some light grey glass, go around and make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasing. But for the most part, yeah, this is all completely finished. All right, just before I sign off this very, very short episode, I know it's short, but the thing is that, you guys deserve another exploit video. Activity has been quite intermittent recently, but there's still, enough to talk about. Just before I finish off, though, I wanted to be a bit arrogant and talk about myself, because as you can see, I have some pretty swish looking netherite gear. Look at this. Look how shiny that is. It's amazing. So what I did was I teamed up with Bqyden, who's a new member, and we went netherite mining together. Actually, it was for me. It was just because I was having a really tough time getting, ancient debris, and he has experience doing it, so I asked him to help me out. So we did a bit of a stream together. Again, you can go and check that out in the description if you want to. If you missed it, the time when we were actually streaming and you want to catch up, then you can go and check that out. It was a lot of fun. We got, I think, over 20 ancient debris using Nembon's bed method. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and this, I think, is going to be my late game gear. If I don't die, obviously, which is entirely possible. For those of you who have joined in my super flat survival series, you would know that I am not great at staying alive. So we'll see how far it takes me. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for tuning in to this, like I say, short episode of Xploit. Next episode, hopefully there'll be more content to talk about, but that's just the way that the cookie crumbles when you're part of a multiplayer server. You can't guarantee certain things will happen or not happen. It's just it's just the way that it happens sometimes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you watched me splice portals, which was basically the entirety of this episode, let's face it. Goodbye.